Alright, new event again. It's called a Bad Omen. As a member of the Hippogriff Club, Professor Kettlebone is entrusting you and the club with the care of his beloved baby Archibee while he's away. But when Barnaby makes a dark prediction, the baby Archibee goes missing and the fate of the Hippogriff Club is in your hands. What the fuck is that? Oh no. No, I don't know. I wish I could sleep here instead of the domes. King of Hearts, a fair-haired man with a good nature, say I wonder if there's someone like that around here. I don't need to read the future to know divinations will be an easy O. Thank you for taking the time to meet with me in the illustrious Hippogriff Club. I'm happy to be here. Any excuse to spend time in the Hippogriff Club is a good one. You must be Professor Cuttlebone, the cave of the magical creatures instructor. Oh, what's left of it? What's left of the flesh anyway? Is there something I can do to help you, Professor? There is indeed, but first, have you had the pleasure of meeting Liz Turtle? Yes, I know, Liz. It's good to see you again. Is it good? Is such a vague term usually reserved for polite conversation and devoid of any real meaning. But it's good to see you again, too. Thanks. Like you, Miss Tuttle, won't attend Care of the Magical Creatures class until next year, but judging from her time in the Magical Creatures Reserve, she certainly has a knack for the subject, and you have also the same flair when it comes to caring for magical creatures. Hagrid has boasted about you on more than one occasion. I really do enjoy spending time with all sorts of magical creatures. Just what I wanted to hear. You see, a magical creature reserve is in Ireland. Recently acquired a chimera, and they are in need of someone with my specialization in the creature. While I'm away, I'm trusting you two to take care of the baby Okami I recently acquired. How brilliant! I have always wanted to care for one of those. Can I name it? Alas, this young Okami are the answers to the name of Squawk. Squawk? Yes, because she squawks all day long. Quite clever, don't you think? It's proper clever name, Professor. I imagine it's also easy for the baby Okami to recognize and respond to. Indeed, Squawk always answers when it's called. I'll show you Squawk. She's adorable. I can't fight it any longer. The name Squawk has officially grown on me. Professor Cuttlebone, we are honored that you asked us to watch after Squawk, but I have to ask, why us? Why the Hippogriff Club? Because of the subjects of the Hippogriff Club values, potions, herbology, and divination, and most importantly, the care of magical creatures, which you two care for the most of all. In my opinion, no one has better qualified for the job. We won't let you down, Professor. While you're away, Squawk will be safe in our hands. Now, before I depart, let me tell you how to take care of the baby. And that's about all you need to know to take care of Squawk. I hope you caught on all that. We should feed her insects, rats, or birds first thing in the morning and make sure she gets some exercise. And she'll need special care since she can't survive on her own yet. That just about covers it. Now it's time for me to depart. Squawk is officially in your care, and we will take good care of her. I'm sure you will. Goodbye, Squawk. Kettlebone's instructions seem simple enough. We can take turns feeding Squawk in the morning and making sure she gets her workout in every day. Perhaps this will jumpstart my career as a magical creatures fitness instructor. Is that a career? Coach Total will be the first. Caring for Squawk is going to be proper fun. Since she's a baby, it will be easy too. For once, nothing could go wrong. Oh no, I've just finished my prediction and it seems like something will go horribly wrong. What's this about a prediction? Since Hippogriff Club members are supposed to be supposed to excel at divination, I decided to practice my cartomancy. I pulled a 5 of clubs and it's turn. If it's turn, you can grab a new deck. One cannot simply get a new deck. Why not? There's plenty of new playing cards here in the Hippogriff Club. A turn card is a bad omen if you believe in that sort of thing, and I don't. Well, I do, and as Hippogriff Club members, we should all take this seriously. You're taking this seriously, wait, Darkus? This is very serious, Barnaby. The Hippogriff Club values divination, so a prophecy made here carries more importance. You are both getting your knickers in a knot over nothing. It's not nothing, as the tone card is a bad omen. Something awful will happen to the Hippogriff Club, and I'm afraid to find out what. Something awful just has happened. I'm afraid to ask, but what is it? I was watching Squawk, and I looked away for 1 second. When I looked back, she was gone. The baby Archibee has flown the coop. Kettlebone entrusted us to take care of her. She can't survive on her own. Barnaby and I were right about the tone card. It was a bad omen, which means we need to save the baby Archibee and the Hippogriff Club. She made it all the way out here. What the hell? Please tell me it's good luck when a bird defecates on you. Of course, I hope the Archibee is found. I'm a member of Hippogriff Club too. The missing Archibee is all the Hippogriff Club is talking about. I still can't believe we had the baby Archibee in our cave for less than an hour and lost it. We better find her before Kettlebone returns from his trip. What makes you think Squawk came out here, Liz? Said Squawk needed to stretch her wings every day. In my expert opinion, she flew out here to do exactly that. Your expert opinion? As a magical creature fitness instructor, Coach Turtle. Hang on, I didn't know that was the job. Can I be your assistant coach? Depends, what are your qualifications? I'm strong. Well, while I appreciate your burgeoning careers in magical creature health and fitness, we need to focus. There's a baby Archibee on the loose, and Kettlebone said it wasn't ready to survive on its own. If I hadn't practiced divination and pulled that tone card, this would have never happened. It was a bad omen. The baby Archibee disappearance is all my fault. No one is to blame, Barnaby. It's true the card you pulled was a bad omen, but cartomancy predicts the future. It doesn't cause things to happen. Let's spread out and search the courtyard. Look, this feather belongs to Squawk. She must have been here. I knew she was getting her physical training in. But where is Squawk now? Great question, Barnaby. Perhaps these papers are a clue. I found them near the Archibee feather. The rips in these pages looks like they were done by the Archibee's claws. Fortunately, that's made them impossible to read. Someone in the Hippogriff Club may know how to fix them. It's worth asking. Squawk could have flown anywhere. Mending these papers may help us find where she is gone. While you do that, I'll go to the library and do some research on Archibees. Good idea, Liz. Tell me when you learn something that can help us. I'll go to the Hippogriff Club straight away and get some help repairing these pages. The baby Archibee will be squawking up Hippogriff Club again in no time. Return to the Hippogriff Club. Valiant Springs, standard ingredient, mistletoe berries and honey water. That's not right. It's Valiant Springs, standard ingredient, bane, berry, and salt water. What are you two doing? Watcher, I'm studying for my potions exam and I can't remember the ingredients in a forgetfulness potion. Elzmilla said she would help me, but she's causing me to forget even more. You're doing that yourself. I'm just standing here and getting a proper laugh. Hippogriff Club is the perfect place to study potions. It's one of the subjects club members excel at. I'm not excelling in the slightest. In fact, I'm complete rubbish at remembering these potion ingredients. Do you remember what's in a forgetfulness potion? Is it that one? Your closest Valiant Spring, standing ingredient, mistletoe berries, and lethal river water. Shit. At least I don't need to excel at potions to be in O. Well, now I'm proper gutted. Cheer up, Tonks. You're good at lots of things. In fact, I came here to get your help with something. Let me guess, you need help finding Kettlebone's baby Ockbee that he left you to take care of? He asked me to care for Squawk because I'm a member of the Hippogriff Club, and we are supposed to be aces with magical creatures, so if I don't find Squawk soon, I won't just look bad. All of Hippogriff Club will look bad. What can we do to help? Squawk took some papers, and I'm hoping that they can point me to where she's hiding. But they are torn to shreds. I need some more help repairing them. Like something the mending charm can fix. Can you use the mending charm on these papers? I'm a little rusty, but if we review it first, I'll be happy to help. Let's review the mending charm. It sounds like the mending charm will fix these papers. They won't torn by the Archimedes clause, not by any sort of curse. Just make sure you use the incantation papers repair. It specifically bends paper. Not that I care or anything. This will be easy. Stand back, everyone. Nothing happened. Don't tell me I'm just as bad as charms as I am at potions here. Let me try. Repair. Blimey, you're both rubbish at this. I'll show you how it's done. What did you plan to show us exactly? Don't make me jinx you. You can jinx each other later. Right now we need to know why the spell isn't working. If these pages are from a journal or something, you would need all of it to put it back together. And to find all of it, we'll need to know what we are looking for. What was it that Squawk grabbed exactly? The missing package. What missing package? Earlier I found a package at the club room entrance addressed to the Hippogriff Club. But the envelope was torn open and the contents were missing. And you just mentioned this now. I forgot. I had a forgetfulness potion on my brain. Whatever was that package might be the search of the torn page. But who set the package? Come quick, something is wrecking havoc in Flinch's office. I think it may be the missing baby Ockabee. I can't let Flinch catch Squawk. Who knows what he'll do. I need to get to Flinch's office and save Squawk. Oh no, he's already there. Where's the baby Occupy? We are here to take you back to Hippogriff Club. I should have known you were behind this, but I'm surprised to see Miss Haywood had a hand in this shenanigans. I was supposed to be watching the Occupy for the Hippogriff Club, but it flew off when I wasn't looking. Ho, Mr. Flinch, the Okapi is only a baby and didn't mean any trouble. Didn't mean any trouble. That murderous beast slipped through my door and tore up the place. And then it slipped away after dive bombing Mrs. Norris. If anyone was almost hurt, it was Ho. You said it slipped away. Squawk isn't here. If that's the name of that filthy beast, then no, it isn't here. A more fitting name would be Killer. Isn't that right, Mrs. Norris? Did you see which direction the Squawk went? 1 minute, Mrs. Norris and I were minding our own business, oiling the chains so they don't get rusty. And the next, that wind demon appears out of nowhere and we are fighting for our lives, so no, I didn't see which direction it went. I'm very sorry, Squawk, Phaeton, you and Mrs. Norris. I'm sure you were very brave. We better go find Squawk before she causes trouble. You said the Sailing Serpent escaped from the Hippogriff Club while you in your care, which means you are not going anywhere until you clean up this mess. Tomorrow we find the baby first. How about I send you down to the kitchens for double detention? It's better to clean up Mr. Flinch's office than waste time in detention, alright? Let's tidy it up. Your office is all clean, perhaps cleaner than we are used to, wouldn't you say, Mrs. Norris? Look, Penny, these papers look exactly like the torn papers I found in the courtyard. They must be part of the mysterious package that was sent to the Hippogriff Club. Can you make out any words on the page? Only one. So, Prophysius Bean. That's a potion ingredient. Why would someone send the Hippogriff Club a list of potion ingredients? The Hippogriff Club excels at potions, so perhaps whoever sent this thought it might be useful. But there's one more thing that troubles me. This bean is used to do the draught of living death. It's a powerful potion that puts the drinker in a death-like slumber. Barnaby foretold a bad omen in Hippogriff Club. Wait, perhaps this is part of it. Learning more about this bad omen could be the key to finding Squawk and protecting her. Mrs. Norris and I want no part of that, of your bad omens and flying friends. We will go, Mr. Flinch. I need to talk to someone who is an expert on omens and divination. Professor Trelawney. Part 2, with the baby Arkaby still on the loose, it's up to you to discover the truth of the Hippogriff Club's bad omen and find Squawk before Kettlebone returns. Alright. Why did you want to meet me in the divination classroom? Wait, should I already know? Is this a test of my divine sense? Not exactly. I'm hoping Professor Trelawney can give us more detail on your prediction. I haven't had her class yet, but she's taught divination since before we started at Hogwarts. So perhaps she can tell us how to find the baby Arkaby and stop this bad omen from getting worse. That's a brilliant idea. But where is Professor Trelawney? Did you tell her we were coming here? A CEO needs not be told. I saw you approach with my inner eye. And I also sent word we were coming to visit. Is the most difficult magical arts. Explain it to those not gifted with the sight is useless. Well, anyway, thank you for meeting with us, Professor. I'm Dr. Stayan. This is Bonmi Lee. It's a pleasure to meet someone in the physical world. I prefer to keep to myself since interacting with other clouds of my inner eye. By the way, what you seek is not the end of your journey. And you, me? Disregard the brown-eyed skeptic. Can you be a bit more specific? We are actually not here for readings. We wanted to discuss a prediction Bonamy made. It was a bad omen, and it seems to be coming true. I knew it as soon as Mr. Lee walked into this room. I sensed he was gifted with the sight. My grandmom always said that my only gift was being too thick and to know how thick I am. I would love to tell her I have the gift of sight. Silence now you mention the vision. We will tell you all about the prediction Bonamy made. In other words, it wasn't exactly a vision. Bonamy was practicing the cartomancy, and he pulled a tone card. As soon as he did, the baby alchemy, the Hippogriff Club is caring for went missing. What card did you pull? The Five of Clubs. This is bad indeed. Why is that? The Five of Clubs signifies new friends and alliances. If tone, it foretells ill fortune for the Spoginin alliance. Tell me, Mr. Lee, what drew you to this card? It was on top of the deck, but what does that have to do with Squawk? Where can we find her? On that, my vision is clouded. It seems like Barnaby's bad omen has nothing to do with Squawk. She doesn't fall under New Alliance. I can't think of any new alliances in my life. What if this tone card was just a tone card? Perhaps it's not a Seer after all. You're a Seer, Barnaby. Professor Triliani said so. You must trust you and I. I've gone all my life thinking I only had two eyes. I don't think your prediction is related to the baby alchemy disappearance. However, the doubt is Barnaby. Just trust you and I. I'm sorry, Professor Trelawney, but it seems like I only have the two eyes. I hope to learn more about your prediction would help us find Squawk, but this seems like a dead end. Perhaps Liz has had more luck with her alchemy research. I'll go check her on her. Go check on Liz. All the best books are in the restriction section. Maybe the best duelist at Hogwarts, but I'm the worst of studying. There's a place for concentrated studying, is not idle chatter. Any luck mending those pages, the Archimeto? They may be from a book, so to put it back together, we need to find all the pages. What's the book? I think the book may be dangerous. One of the pages mentioned a bean. That's an ingredient for using the jar of living death. That does sound dangerous. I need to find all the pages to know for sure. Fortunately, I found some in Flinch's office. Unfortunately, Squawk got away again. It feels like we'll never get her back into the Hippogriff Club before Kettlebone returns. I hope your alchemy research turned up something useful. I think I figured out how the baby alchemy continues to elude us. I also found some great books on magical creatures' health and wellness. Perhaps I'll start some fitness classes. How about you tell me what you have discovered? I'll tell you everything. So alchemists can grow and shrink to fit any available space. That's why I think that's how Squawk snuck out of the Hippogriff Club. It must also be how she got into Flinch's office. He said she appeared out of nowhere. Sounds like she shrunk herself down and squeezed under the door and then enlarged herself. When she was inside the room, Mrs. Norris must have been in a state, that's putting it mildly. You mentioned that alchemists are very protective of their eggs. Our coveted for the pure silver shells. So Occupies need to do whatever they can to protect their young. Will they be protective of another Occupies eggs or only their own? Occupies are aggressive creatures, so I imagine that aggression would come out if any eggs are in danger. The best way to lure Squawk out of hiding is to make her think some Occupy eggs are in danger. That's a brilliant idea. As long as we are only pretending to put Occupy eggs in danger. Don't worry, Liz, no Occupy eggs will be harmed. In the final Squawk, I think it's time to we spoke to the smuggler of uncommon collectibles and fellow Hippogriff Club member, Jay. I didn't realize the Journaling Club meant to be sociable. You know what this club room is missing? A dragon. Don't ask me about a forgetfulness potion. I still don't remember the ingredients. You two look a bit suspicious today. Are you put up to anything interesting? It's nice to meet you, Jay. Liz said you may be able to help us. The only time anyone asks me for help is when they are looking to cause trouble. So what kind of trouble are you looking for? I'm already in trouble. In fact, the entire Hippogriff Club is, because it's the baby Occupy that Kettleborn asked the Hippogriff Club to take care of went missing. And for the first time, I'm not the one who caused it. Kettleborn will be gutted if he comes back from his trip and the Occupy is gone. I'm gutted right now. Poor little Squawk was raised in captivity. Who knows how she's faring out there. Better than expected if she's still eluding the two of you. Do you think Squawk is okay on her own? But I know we'll find her soon. And if you don't, Kettleborn will never trust the Hippogriff Club with magical creatures again. No one will. Which kind of defeats the purpose of the Hippogriff Club. Want anything to happen to the Hippogriff Club? It's my only excuse to get out of the tension in the kitchens. Tell me what I can do. We need a couple of Occupy eggs, and I need a vault of galleons from Gringotts. There's no way I could get you real Occupy eggs. Those eggs are priceless. But the only way to lure Squawk out of hiding is to make her think some Occupy eggs are in danger. So you're trying to trick the baby Occupy. It's a good thing you came to a professional trickster. I may be able to get you real Occupy eggs, but I could get you some fake ones. What do you mean? Archer's eggs are about the size of an Occupy's eggs. I could get a couple of those and paint them silver. You did all that research on Occupy's, Liz. What do you think? I think it will work. If she was a mature Occupy, she would easily spot the deception. Then let's try the fake Occupy eggs. And we'd turn her to the Hippogriff Club. The rest of the Hippogriff Club is here. Let's ask them for ideas. I think we got a few good suggestions on how to return Squawk. Let's return to the courtyard since we know that's an area Squawk likes to fly. Once we are there, we can place the fake alchemy eggs. And when Squawk flies to rescue them, we rush in to secure her. She won't want to abandon the eggs, so we needn't worry about her shrinking and slipping away. Casting an incendio near the eggs will certainly trick Squawk into thinking they are in trouble. And if you do get too close and accidentally cook them, I like my eggs prepared over easy. We will try our best to be careful and not turn the eggs into breakfast. Does Jay let us know when you have the fake alchemy eggs, and then we'll head to the courtyard and we have a baby alchemy to rescue. Thanks for offering to help us catch the baby alchemy, Charlie. Squawk always seems to be one step ahead of us, so it's good to have the extra on. I'm happy to help. The reputation of the Hippogriff Club is on the line. I want Squawk back in our cage just as much as you do. The Archus eggs, Jay painted silver, looks like the real alchemy eggs. Squawk will definitely back. I hope so. We should go over there and play one more time. Charlie and I will blast small, controlled flames near the alchemy eggs, and once Squawk flies over to save them, that's when we rush in to secure her. I think it would be best if we went over the fire-making spell before we get started. So the wand movement for the fire-making spell looks like a flame, and the incantation is Incendio. Make sure that you if this spell is cast incorrectly, the whole courtyard could catch flat fire. Then we would be in a lot more trouble than we already are. Why don't you practice first, just so you feel comfortable? That's a brilliant idea. Let's step back, everyone. Incendio. Don't speak too soon. It's a simple charm, but it can cause a lot of damage. Still, I don't think there's a reason to feel nervous. How are you? I'm feeling rather confident. It's like you said, we have nothing to worry about. I should expect nothing less from a couple of Gryffindors. Should we get started then? Yes, we have a baby Archibee to catch. Incendio. These alchemy eggs are in danger if only someone was brave enough to save them. Oi, oi, oi. Look at Squawk. Keep casting Incendio until it gets closer to the eggs. We will save the alchemy eggs. Before she gets away. What'd she do? It's rather sweet. Let's take Squawk back to the Hippogriff Club, and this time we won't let her slip away. What did those torn pages have to do with the alchemy? That's a mystery we still have to solve. But after we save Squawk from the bad omen and get her safely back to the Hippogriff Club? Part 3. With the baby alchemy back in the Hippogriff Club's care, it's time to unravel the enigma of the mystery book. Valorant Springs, Baneberry, that can't be right. I can't believe I'm still helping Tonks remember the forgetfulness potion. Someone jinxed me. Hex me. That baby alchemy looks right at home. We safely returned Professor Kettlebone's baby alchemy to the Hippogriff Club. Now, Kettlebone will never know she went missing. Or do you plan on telling Kettlebone that Squawk got loose? I'll tell Kettlebone it's better he found out from me than anyone else. Hopefully Kettlebone will understand it was a mistake, and the Hippogriff Club will keep its reputation for the excellent care of magical creatures. Thanks to the two of you and the other members of the Hippogriff Club, it seems like the tone card Barnaby found while practicing cartomancy wasn't bad omen after all. And no new friends or alliances were put at risk. I really believed something terrible was going to happen to the Hippogriff Club. I'm relieved. What happened to the mystery package sent to the Hippogriff Club? I still think someone wanted us to brew the draught of living death. We still haven't found all the pages after Squawk got her claws on it. Perhaps Squawk hid some of the pages here in the Hippogriff Club. If we look, we may find them. That's a brilliant idea. Let's search the Hippogriff Club for more pages. Found some more torn pages in Squawk's nest. Wonderful. Can you make out any words on them? Fiesta, and the other says Null Cools. Another potion ingredient, but it's not used in Jar of Living Death. It's Spanish for party. But what does the party have to do with potion ingredients? You both were talking, so I felt I should say something. Who might know how these words are all connected? Then let's go ask them. But I don't think that you'll be so excited to visit them when I tell you who it is. Professor Snape. Miss Hayward, generally I wouldn't find anything unusual about your appearance here outside of class hours, but since you are with Mr. Dan, I have to assume you are in over your head with something, and have come to me because you are in need of rescuing. Is that correct? We do need your help, Professor Snape. The entire Hippogriff Club needs it. We wouldn't bother you if there was another way. You are rather predictable. Now the cauldron is simmering. You have until the color turns purple to explain your problem, so I suggest you start talking more. So you see, Professor, we thought Barnaby's prediction had something to do with the alchemy's disappearance. But then Professor Trelawney explained they actually predicted ill fortune for new friends and alliances, which doesn't make sense since Hippogriff Club has no new alliances, and the alchemy is now back in the Hippogriff Club, safe and sound. We haven't been able to mend the mysterious book at all. You may cease with all your banal blatherings. I am unsurprised to hear you are inept in magical creature care as you are in potions. Seems a tad harsh. Think you both clever enough to piece together the mystery of these torn pages. We were only able to read a few words, and from these words you should have been seen the answer in front of you the whole time. I think we would have seen something if it was in front of us. Sometimes the thing we are closest to blinds us the most. It's always there, so we no longer see it. What do you think you're talking about? I think it's the closest thing is the Hippogriff Club. We have been so focused on the baby alchemy that we lost sight of the Hippogriff Club. Seems you're not as inept as I presumed. If you return to the Hippogriff Club, you will find that the author of the book has resided there the whole time. Why wouldn't they say something? Because you didn't ask. Now my potion has changed color. It's time to take your leave. I have one last word of warning. While I'm not one for prophecies, There may indeed be ill fortune for the Hippogriff Club if this book remains unmended. You must find that answer yourself. Then we better go back to the Hippogriff Club. This has been a lot of socializing for one day. Squawk and I have been working on a whole calisthenics. I'm still craving an egg scramble. It seems that repairing the book from the tone by the baby Huckabee is more opponent than we imagine. Snape warned that ill fortune will befall the Hippogriff Club if we don't. But how can we do that? Not only are we still missing pages, we don't know what the book is. As it turns out, the author of the book is in this very room. You mean while we have been looking like fools trying to read these torn pages, someone here could have told us what they said the whole time? It's Elsmilda. We are all part of the Hippogriff Club, and Hippogriff Club members look out for one another. Now, if the book's author would step forward, we can all get settled. It's not your fault Squawk tore apart your book. Penny, I'm beginning to think the author of the book is not a member of the Hippogriff Club. He also said we were too close to see it. What I think we should do is spread out and search the Hippogriff Club. Everyone, look. Ulpetus Burridge, I feel like I should know that name. Indeed, you should, you and every member of the Hippogriff Club. Can you please remind me why your name sounds so familiar? Depends, can you tell me the full subjects Hippogriff members excel at? Divination, charms, astronomy. Potions, charms, divinations, and care. Herbology, potions. Subjects are herbology, potions, divination, and care. You make the Hippogriff Club proud, and with a memory like that, you must be aces at remembering your potions ingredients. Even if you can't recall my accomplishments, your questions correctly will you remind me? But I shall give you a hint. I am the author you seek. But to know my finest manuscript, you must follow in the steps of all great potion masters and do your research. You are the author of the mysterious book that was sent to us. So if I do my research, will I discover the name of the book and who sent it? There was only one way to know for certain. In that case, I'll go to the only place to do proper research in Hogwarts, the library. Godric Gryffindor. I'm searching for a biography on Damocles Belby. Feels like time has lost all meaning. How long have I been here? Laughter and all forms of humor are strictly forbidden. Thanks for joining me on this research mission. I'll find the information we need much faster with extra help. Then we can mend this book and stop something bad from happening to the Hippogriff Club. You were very clever to figure out who the author of this book is. I thought it was a Hippogriff Club member. It never crossed my mind to speak to Burridge's portrait. If only the book bothered to tell you which book of his we were looking for. It said if we did our research, we should uncover not only the book's name, but who sent it. Then what are we waiting for? Let's research. Listen to this. 3 most popular books are Advanced Potion Making, Acidic Anti-Venoms, and Have Yourself a Fiesta in a Bottle. Was one of the words on the torn pages. That's right, Darkers, and the other words we found were potion ingredients, which makes sense because it was a famous potioneer. So the mysterious package we received and the source of all the torn pages is his book, Have Yourself a Fiesta in a Bottle. I wonder who sent it. I think I know the answer to that, but Tonksy said the alchemy told us sender's name off the package. Most of it, yes, but there was one word that didn't make sense to me at the time. Castillo. That almost sounds like the South American wizarding school Castle El Boxo, and where Burridge went to school. Do you think the mysterious package was sent by someone in there? Does have their own Hippogriff Club? Perhaps they sent our Hippogriff Club Have Yourself a Fiesta in a Bottle as a gift? I think you're right. It's like you said, we were sent the book because the Hippogriff Club sells us potions. This must mean a gesture of goodwill. If from one Hippogriff Club to another. But then the baby alchemy had to shred that goodwill to bits. What do you think they will do when they find out? If they find out we will lose their friendship forever. Especially when we haven't had a proper chance to meet them, which is why I said if they find out. It's more important than ever we find all the missing pages so we can mend this book. And to save our relationship with the other school's Hippogriff Club, we'll need help from our own. Part 4. Now that the sender of the mysterious book has been identified, can you mend their gift and save your new friendship? I've discovered what book these torn pages are from and who sent it to the Hippogriff Club. Stop leaving us in suspense and tell us already. Feeling a bit touchy today, eh? You know, proper exercise builds up your endorphins, which in turn puts you in a better mood. If you would like, I can include you in Squawk's next physical training session. I have been trying my hardest to keep my jinxes to myself, but if Liz mentions physical training one more time, I don't think I can hold them back in any longer. Then let's stop talking about exercise and jinxes and get right to the matter at hand. The mysterious package that the baby alchemy tore to shreds was Have Yourself a Fiesta in a Bottle, and it was sent to us as a gift from the Hippogriff Club at Castillo Boxer. Isn't that sweet? We should send them a thank you, Al. And say what? Thanks to you for your book. We would love it so much we fed it to our baby alchemy. I doubt they will want to be mates with us when they hear the news. We'll lose their friendship if they find it, but if we mend the book, the Hippogriff Club at Castillo Boxer, no, it was ever torn. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were Slytherin. And now that we know what the book looks like, will the men charm work? Huh. Or the book's cover at the very least, if only we knew where Squawk dropped it. There's something we missed. If we think on it, we should figure out the clue that we overlooked. You mentioned there was something on Squawk's ring when you found her. A piece of vine. It was so small I didn't notice it until I fed her some insects. Her venture gave her quite the appetite. She ate the entire jar of bugs and then gulped in my face. It was actually rather nice. Perhaps Squawk decided to spread her metamorphical winds and added pumpkin to her diet. Or perhaps she snacked on a little bowl that was eaten in Hagrid's pumpkin patch. That was a terrible thought. It sounds like Squawk spent some time in Hagrid's pumpkin patch. So if we hope to find the book cover, it seems we should go there. It may be our best hope of saving our friendship. I hope we are right about Squawk stopping by Hagrid's pumpkin patch. And I hope the cover to have yourself a fiesta in a bottle is somewhere around here. Without it, we won't be able to mend the book to the Hippogriff Club. What will we do? We will search all of Hogwarts until we find it. Don't care how long it takes. I admire that passion. I'll be right there by your side searching, even if it takes us years and we are old and gray from age. Kettlebone put the alchemy in your cave, so technically none of this is my fault. Thanks for your support, Elsmelda. Enough staying around, let's search. Look, I found the book cover under one of the pumpkins. Nice work. You got lucky. I was just about to search under that pumpkin. Now that we have the cover of the pages, should we try the men charm? Oi, 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 oi! Hey, let's not forget who told me the spell that specifically mends the paper. Me, obviously. I wouldn't care if it was anyone else. Thank you. If it wasn't for you and the Hippogriff Club, this would never have been mended. And it looks like this isn't just a copy of Have Yourself a Fiesta. According to the inscription, this book is the very first edition. What else does the inscription says? To the Hogwarts Hippogriff Club, we hope this gift brings you much joy, and especially laughter. Best wishes, your new friends at the Castelabronxo Hippogriff Club. How sweet. Now we can send them thank you out. Or better yet, a gift. That's surprisingly thoughtful of you. Just don't tell anyone. Your secret's safe, and you're right. We should send the club a gift. Since they mention laughter, I know just the right thing to send them, but I'll need help of a potion master to do it. Why isn't it Miss Haywood and Mr. Dane? Let me guess why you have returned so soon. To piece together the mystery of the torn pages and have come to beg for my assistance. We did figure out the mystery. The torn pages were from the first edition print of Have Yourself a Fiesta in a Bottle. It was sent by our new friends in the Hippogriff Club at Castelabronxo. Surprised to hear you're not as incompetent as I presumed. Have I presume you're here because you still need my help with something? We do need your help, and this time coming here was Darkus's idea, and I think it's a clever one. We want to send Hippogriff Club at Castelabronxo a thank you gift, so I thought we could brew them as potion. Mentioned in the book they sent us, the laughing potion. Isn't it a marvelous idea? If one enjoys humor, which I suspect our comrades at Castelabronxo do, I, on the other hand, prefer the gift of a quiet classroom. If you help us brew the laughing potion, we will give you the gift of solitude soon enough. convinced employee. In that case, I will help you brew this laughing potion. There's your laughing potion is done. You have more than enough to send to the Hippogriff Club. After we send our thank you gift, we can share the rest of the laughing potion with our Hippogriff Club and have a fiesta of our own. I love that idea. We're covering the baby alchemy, mending that book, and making new friends at Castillo Bronx. So there's so much to celebrate. I can't begin to decide what our party should be about. What do you think we should celebrate? Making new friends. Great idea. It's so wonderful that our Hippogriff Club came together like this. I am eager to celebrate your departure from my classroom. We will give you the solitude we promised. We have a Hippogriff Club fiesta to attend. Any time not spent in detention is a party. I'm not saying that I'm really the one who saved the Hippogriff Club, but I'm not saying it. Perhaps Scoop's social engagements aren't as bad as I thought. Welcome to the Hippogriff Club's first fiesta. We are here to celebrate making new friends at Castillo Bronxo, and the launch of our new endeavor, Coach Turtle's magical creature fitness class. With our help from assistant coach Barnaby Lee, maybe this missing adventure inspired you both. You know, it's almost as if Barnaby's card reading did predict the future. Our new friendship with Hippogriff Club at Castle Bronxo was at risk the whole time. Perhaps Stalkers and Trelawney were right, perhaps I am a seer. Whether that was divination at work or not, I'm happy our new friendship wasn't ruined. And I bet the Hippogriff Club is enjoying the laughing potion we brewed. Just like we should be doing right now. Let's try this laughing potion and get the fiesta started. Looks like I got back just in time to make the party. I see even Squawk is enjoying herself. Welcome back, Professor Kettlebone. How was your trip to the Magical Creatures Reserve? I didn't lose any more limbs, so I'd say it was a success. Hope Squawk didn't give you any trouble while I was gone. To be honest, Squawk got loose. She shrunk down and slipped right past us. I'm sorry we let you down, Professor. I know you trusted us and the Hippogriff Club to watch her. In hindsight, I should have warned you the alchemies are... if I had left Squawk to anyone else's care, she may have never been found. You mean you're not upset? Not at all. In fact, I'm glad I trusted the Hippogriff Club to take care of her. You know, I don't know if this whole conversation is actually fun or if it's just a laughing potion kicking in. I'll let you get back to your celebration. I only came by to pick up Squawk and thank you. We are happy to help. Our club is so much more than excelling in herbology, potions, divination, and care of magical creatures. The real value of the Hippogriff Club is friendship, and the friendship in the Hippogriff Club span around the world.